Get a minute of your time. Get a minute of your.
Welcome to the Drive Network. I am your host, Big Bucks. I am with the 357, Uncle Sench. Uncle Sench, how are you?
I'm well, and you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Uncle Sench, obviously we at the event today, and for me, I spotted you, and I said,
Yes.
let me speak to Uncle Sench about how cars make you feel generally, because it's very difficult to speak to one car about you. So
Yes.
how cars make you feel in general.
My brother, cars bring a lot of happiness to most people, I suppose. But for me personally, it's a passion. We actually feel very, very good when we're working on them. But most of the satisfaction actually comes from making your customers happy. I think that's an important thing in this game. So that's where you get your true happiness, is seeing other people happy by the work that you've done on their cars.
Thank you, Uncle Sench. And for me, I have that appreciation that these exotic cars, they're very expensive.
Yes.
And I normally want to gauge the journey to how people get there, and the appreciation of what is it that you do, what's your lowlights, and what's your highlights to be where you are today.
Yeah, so as you say, everything starts as a journey, you know, and we're not where we are from now. It's over a period of time that we've got to where we are. And when I say a period of time, I mean it started even before I was in this business. So we always had the plan, we always had the vision of opening our own place. So whilst I worked at other places, I had the vision of having my own place someday. And it all came to light in 2018. Where we started 357. I left BMW and we started 357. And the journey goes back even before that, you know, from the time of stealing my dad's car.
I've done that too.
Yeah, stealing the car, trying to donut, trying to race people. And when you have passion, you also realize that it doesn't matter whether you win or lose. It's your moment of freedom, your moment of excitement that you have. I mean, I used to race my friends. They're still my friends till today. At the time, they had the good old Superboss,
Yes,
as you recall
yes.
that, and VR6s, you know. And I was racing them with my dad's 1.6 Cortina. The guys used to make a U-turn, and I'm still coming and looking at them pass me. But it's the passion that drives you. It's the passion that makes you want to do stuff. And the most important thing is not to give up on your dreams. You got to keep focused and keep at it. And you have highs, as you asked me, you have highs, you have terrible lows. The most important thing is you got to keep going, because you never know when your breakthrough is coming.
Absolutely. You got to keep pushing.
100%.
And at the event today, Uncle Sench, what is it that you hoping to achieve today? Have fun? What is it that you...
Yeah, so it's I like to socialize. I like people. I think our business is driven around the people, and we believe the people are the most important part of your business. And when I speak of people, I don't just mean customers. I mean people within your business as well as your customers.
Absolutely.
So if you got synergy between the two, I think you have a relatively successful business. But what we want to achieve today is just get our brand out. We're very big on brand awareness. We always try and push our stickers on every car that we can.
I see them every day.
And we live by the brand, and we stand by our brand, you know. When you talk about lows, things go wrong in life, you know. Sometimes you make mistakes. We human beings. The important thing in this is how you recover from the mistakes. What did you do to resolve the situation? You understand? But yeah, so we wanna have a good time, socialize. There's a lot of old clients of mine that I've met, people from BMW days that I've met here today. So it's a good catch-up session. And again, we just want people to see what we're about, what we do. A lot of people don't always know what we're all about. So with the stand being here, you get a lot of queries and people learn about your business.
Absolutely.
And also we also believe in supporting the other businesses. You know, for example, coming in, supporting somebody else's event. We don't have an issue with anyone.
Absolutely.
We believe that if everyone is growing in the industry itself grows.
The pie is big enough.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Uncle Sanchez, thank you so much for making time.
No, thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Drive Network. I am your host, Big Bucks. I'm with my brother, Chip Musa from Chicano's Customs. How are you, my brother?
Lekker and you, brother.
Lekker, thanks, man. Lekker, thanks. Thank you so much for making time to see us today.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome. We at the event and obviously spotted you with your R8. No way that we can't spot you, right? So yeah, for me, very, very, very curious as I am always. It's like, Chip, Musa, tell me, what is it that inspired the choice in that car and how does it make you feel?
Sure. So to be honest with you, I've always loved an R8 from the Iron Man movie. I've also loved it from 50 Shades of Grey. Not that I've watched the movie, but I'm just saying, you know, from what people say. So I love the R8 from the first time I seen it. And for me, it's the closest thing to a Lambo. Lambo is my dream car. However, I'm not ready to purchase a Lambo. So, yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. And I always say to guys, these exotic cars, supercars, they're not cheap, right?
They're not.
And it often brings me to the appreciation of the journey. What is it that you do? What's the highlights and what's the lowlights?
Okay, so in terms of career-wise, I'm the owner of Chicano's Customs. So Chicano's Customs is the biggest custom and restoration shop in Africa. I'll say Africa, but we're known internationally.
Yes, yes.
I do work for clients in Dubai, neighboring countries, etc. So I started my business in a garage 22 years ago.
Shucks.
A single garage. And I was fortunate enough to get an apprenticeship at Nissan South Africa.
Yeah.
And I just followed my passion, and the end result is owning the biggest custom shop in Africa.
You on your way. You're right there. You're on your way.
We try.
And for me, again, I get so curious when you say Chicano's Customs. I think of the entries. Are there any barriers to entry? How you started 22 years ago?
Yeah.
And how was it starting? And were there any barriers to entry?
Yeah, look, it was a tough journey. I'll tell you, I didn't come from a business background. Lambo sounds nice. So I didn't come from a business background. I kind of came from a tough upbringing. So I had to learn everything on my own, how to run a business, what type of people are there, how to treat clients, etc. So there was a lot of stumbling blocks. I failed a few times. I had about 2 successful businesses, and I failed 3 times at business. So I lost in 3 businesses. So it wasn't an easy journey.
Yeah.
But for me, it was more like, this is your passion, this is your calling, you know what you're meant to do. So how far are you willing to go, and how many disappointments are you willing to go through in order to get to your end goal? You know, and where I am now, I'll definitely say it's not my end goal. I'm a dreamer. So I have big dreams. I'm sure you have big dreams as well.
Absolutely.
So,
yes.
so I'm the type of person that doesn't limit myself, and I try not to get negative when there's disappointment, because it's life. You are going to bump your head, you are going to make mistakes, but you got to keep your mind focused on your end goal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A little birdie is telling me you're going away. Tell me more about that. Where are you going?
Yeah, so that's a career highlight for us. I've been invited to attend the Gravity show in the UK in Birmingham. It's happening at the end of August. So I'm invited to attend, but what makes it more exciting is I'm invited to compete.
Oh.
So I need to take a car down. We have a choice of 4 cars. So the first one is my 635 CSI. I'm not sure if you know my E30 Cabriolet Celeb.
Yeah.
Okay, Celeb. I've recently bought...
How can I not know?
Yeah, you have to know. I recently bought a 325 IS, barn find, which needs a full restoration. And yesterday I purchased a BMW E9. So those are the 4 cars that the viewers on our YouTube channel, and the guys on my Instagram chose. So we narrowed it down to 4 cars. So maybe the viewers can help us choose, and maybe you can give us your suggestion. Which car should we take down?
I'm the IS guy, but obvious choice for me. So that's the one for me.
Nice.
But the viewers can also tell us. And yes, do catch them on their YouTube channel as well.
channel.
And all the best with the invitation.
Thank you
and
so
I know
much.
that when you compete, you take it out and you go out.
We
for
have
it.
to, yeah, definitely.
Put your best foot forward.
Have
My
to.
brother, thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
I will be following you for your journey there
Nice.
as well. Thank
We
you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Lekker, man.
Lekker, man.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Cool. Chip Musa.
Sharp.
Awesome.
Happy.
Welcome to the Drive Network. I am your host, Big Bucks. I'm with my brother Yusuf from Rims Online. Yusuf, how are you?
Nice, very good.
Thank you so much for making time.
Thank you for having us.
Spotted you, obviously with the RR that you brought in, and the BM with the RR wheels on it.
Yes.
So I don't know how you drove 2 cars here, but it's fine. so a quick one for me is, what inspired the choice of the RR, the BM of course as well, and were there other options? Is there even anything to compare with when you look at the RR? What was the other options?
So look, there are other options. There'll always be other options, but in the car world, Rolls-Royce is considered to be the best. You know, so whether you're driving a Ghost, a Wraith, a Cullinan, Rolls-Royce is the epitome of in the car world. So I thought it'll be appropriate to bring one of those because people like luxury and class. And then the BMW, obviously, I don't know if the viewers know, but BMW owns Rolls-Royce at the group level.
Yes.
And we brought the BMW because it's a very sporty car. It's a popular car amongst enthusiasts. And ours happens to be having Rolls-Royce wheels because it's standing next to a Rolls-Royce.
It's a group.
It's a group, yeah.
And how does the RR in particular make you feel when you drive it? I can just imagine right now, but how does it make you feel?
Absolutely amazing. It puts you on cloud 9. You know, the first time I sat in a Rolls-Royce many years ago, I felt a little bit elevated, you know, internally. And since then, I've been captured by this car. I'm hoping one day Rolls-Royce makes a car that's actually a Rolls-Royce sports car, you know. They've got a 4x4, they've got a coupe, they've got a convertible, but they don't really have a supercar. They're not built for supercars, but there's nothing stopping them because I see Ferrari and Lamborghini are now threading in the SUV territory.
Yes.
And they're supercars, you know. So we'll see what happens with the Rolls-Royce brand. Hopefully they do.
Awesome. And I see Rims Online, obviously. So for me, tell me a bit more about Rims Online. How does this come about? Did you just wake up one day and say, Rims Online, here we go? What happened?
So Rims Online is many years of myself buying wheels for my personal cars. I was an insurance broker / investment analyst. I was at Liberty Life for 10 years and at Discovery Life for 5 years. Then I became a broker. So I've been in the insurance and investment field. And over the years, the cars I've changed. I've always put fancy wheels on them, and I've kept the original wheels.
Yes.
And sometimes, around about in lockdown, when I was moving house, I decided to sell my personal wheels. And believe me, brother, I got more phone calls for wheels than I got for insurance and investments in 19 years. So I figured I might as well go into something I love, because I woke up every morning wanting to help people sort their cars out. Look, you got to chase the passion. You got to be in it because you love it. If you're going to be in it purely for the money, there's lots of other businesses that can make you money. But also, the customer would be able to tell, because wheels, like any other business, goes through cycles, ups and downs. So you got to have something that you love doing, so that in the bad months, you carry on doing it because you love doing it, not because the market wants you to do it, you know. So I guess that's where we're at.
Yusuf, thank you so much. Insightful.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming through. And we will see you outside with the RR. I just want to sit in it and dream a bit.
With pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.